Welcome to the three-man power trip this week. We're on video, people. Look at our pretty faces. Just look at us. Look at us. We had a crazy week 13 in the NFL this week. Before we get to the scores and everything, how did your guys' picks go this week?
Well, I went 7-9. I was the loser this week.
I went 8-8.
I went 9-7, which, I guess I'm the winner, but
Week
I don't know if that's winning, but
Week 13 was a pretty tough schedule to really pick. There's a lot of blowouts and crazy.
A lot of blowouts. So I guess we can start with some of the games. There was 3 games on Thanksgiving. Bears at Lions. Bears won 24-20. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Yeah.
The Bills at the Cowboys. Bills win 26-15. Then we had Saints at the Falcons to round out Thanksgiving night. Saints win 26-18. Then Sunday's games.
Starting off with 1 o'clock games, we have the Colts and the Titans. The Titans won that one 31-17. Had the Bengals and the Jets. The Jets won that one 22-6.
Bengals won.
Oh yeah, Bengals won.
Finally.
They
won a game.
Redskins and Panthers. We had the Redskins won 29-21.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the Browns and the Steelers. Steelers actually pulled this one out 20-13. And then we had the 49ers and the Ravens, which the Ravens pulled out 20-17. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
So the Buccaneers beat the Jaguars 28-11, and then the Packers beat the Giants. The Dolphins.
This was my upset.
Yeah, the Dolphins upset the Eagles.
Ooh.
37-31.
A little bit of that Fitz magic, baby.
Woo! So that makes the Cowboys' loss sting a little less because the Eagles lost also. But then on to the Rams and the Cardinals. The Rams put a whooping on the Cardinals, 34-7. Maybe the Rams are back. We'll see.
Or maybe the Cardinals aren't that good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cardinals aren't that good. The Broncos beat the Chargers 23-20. So pretty good game there.
And then we had the Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs put a stomping on the Raiders, 40-9. It's the second week in a row they've been blown out. Then we had the Texans and the Patriots. Who saw this coming?
I didn't see it coming.
Texans win 28-22. And then Monday, Seahawks beat my Vikings 37-30. So
good game though. You guys had a lead at halftime.
Yeah.
So good game.
You guys played pretty good though without Thielen.
Cook was out. Cook got hurt. So
Your left tackle.
I'm not too worried about it. So we got 5 games to go.
4 games.
Four games.
I think so.
So anyway, we're going to talk some news stories this week.
Yep.
The big story that came out, was it today, right? Or was it yesterday?
It was
Yesterday. Ron Rivera got fired from the Panthers. Is that the right move, or?
I think they're wanting to go in a whole new direction.
They kind of, I don't know. I think he's a good coach. I think they started playing pretty well with Kyle Allen there for a little bit, and then they kind of dropped off the past couple of weeks. Rivera's more of a defensive coach, though, right? So probably looking for one of those new, fresh offensive coaches.
Now, is he going to be a candidate in Dallas?
I'm here in Dallas, and I'm here in the Giants because I don't think Pat Shurmur's gonna be there anymore. I honestly don't think they gave Pat Shurmur as much time, though. A lot of these, I think they make changes too quick.
Kind of like
Cleveland, and I think they're going to do it again. I mean,
with Freddie
Kitchens. There's been all kinds of drama with Cleveland this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
now, do you really think with Cleveland you give up on Mayfield?
No. You always should give your quarterback a couple years. I don't like giving a quarterback 1 year and then throwing him away. I mean,
he was really good that rookie season. I mean, a couple years.
You got to give him, 2-3 years, maybe even 4, and then you kind of gauge it from there.
I just think
that's what I always.
I think there's a lot of dysfunction in that organization. I think that's the problem, and I think a lot of it has to do with the owner.
Mm-hmm.
which because they've been the laughing stock of the league for how many years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, and then this year all the hype got to everyone's head. I think
They were
Dream
hyped
team.
for a reason,
Dream
though.
team. Dream team.
They had a good roster on paper, but
Yeah.
but sometimes it just doesn't translate.
No. What about that Seahawks game? Seahawks go from the 5th seed to the 1st seed, or the 2nd seed.
That's crazy, man. Just
49ers are the 5th seed now.
yep. The 49ers went from 10-1, losing one game. Then Seattle takes control of the division, which jumps them to the 1 seed, and it drops the 49ers to a 5 seed.
I think that division's going to come down to the last game, I think, of who's going to win that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, it's going to be between those two. I think pretty much the NFC is probably set as far as playoffs go.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the AFC's it's up for grabs.
AFC's Titans are playing really good right now.
Yeah, I mean,
You got
The
Baltimore, New England.
Steelers are even in their what? Have they only won 6 games? Or
I think they're 7-6 now.
7-6. And they're on their 3rd string quarterback. I don't know.
Oh.
AFC's
Well, they won. Well, the 3rd string, Connor was out.
mhm.
They're missing multiple pieces.
And they still got the win.
Schuster was out too a couple of weeks ago, wasn't he? So
Yeah. That's pretty damn good coaching by Tomlin.
they got a really good defense though too, so that helps. But what other takeaways you got this week from this past week? That Ravens and 49ers game. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I figured it'd be a little more high scoring than what it was.
Yeah.
But-
But they both have good defenses,
Yeah,
and it showed.
you guys pulled it out though.
In the rain.
Yeah, Justin Tucker, man. Beast.
I wish the Vikings could get a kicker like that.
Why is
I know, right?
Why are all the kickers falling off? It seems like. Why is that?
I don't know. Vinatieri.
He's even having
I
problems.
think they had 2 block kicks in that game. I'm pretty sure. But the second one was returned for a touchdown, and it just completely changed the momentum of that Colts game.
There needs to be some
But-
better kickers in the league because a lot of teams are struggling. God, the Patriots are on their 4th kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt them. They've kind of. I think we're seeing the decline.
A little bit.
Every
But-
year people say, "Oh, Tom Brady's getting washed up," and then he comes back and wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he really does not look that great this year. I think this is it.
Do you think it's Brady or do you think it's because they don't have Gronk? They don't have that.
They don't
mismatch.
have the
They don't have
pieces. They don't have the pieces surrounding him.
They don't, but Brady always used to make good receivers out of nobodies.
Right. Now I know what you mean.
So he's
what's
not
different?
he's
Yeah.
not playing that well. And everybody does this. I know he's Tom Brady, but once you hit that certain age, your play
Mhm.
just goes. And I think I don't see them winning the Super Bowl this year. Your Ravens look pretty
I
tough
hope
right
you're
now. But if they don't win this year, he's not going to be back next year. I think he's done. I think he's going to retire.
So you think it's all or nothing?
I think in his head he knows he's probably done after this year. I think so.
I don't.
But like I said, people keep saying,
Yeah.
every year.
And then come playoffs, it's a different Patriots.
No, they do
come
have
out.
a really fucking good defense. But which is they've never had as good a defense as they have right now. But-
Right.
So that's helping them a lot. And I think that's the reason they won some of these games.
I don't think he retires.
You don't think so?
I think there'll be at least another year.
I don't know. I honestly think once he goes, I think Belichick's going to go too.
That'd probably be the
Yeah.
smart move.
I think that's why Josh McDaniels has stayed there because I think they've told him this is your job.
Yep. He's
So-
up next.
That'd be smart. No other coach that's moved on from New England's really had that much success.
Right.
What other takeaways you guys got from this week? I mean, those were
That's
Gardner
Those were the-
Minshew, baby.
Minshew
Yeah.
mania. Yeah.
Foles got benched.
What are they going to do with Foles?
I don't know.
That's one of those because you're gonna be taking a lot of dead money if you cut him.
I've never been sold on Nick Foles. Yeah, he won a Super Bowl, but I think he's good for 5 games,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then he kind of comes apart or he gets hurt.
I think he's a good backup mentor quarterback.
You know,
Right.
I think you go with the young guy. But the problem is they're paying him this money, so they're probably going to have to trade him.
I mean, they're going to have
They're going to have to find a trade partner, and
Well, I
is
think
that going to
What are you
happen?
going to have? You're going to
there are
have
teams that need quarterbacks.
Fournette's going to need to get paid. You're going to have Miles Jack. They dealt Ramsey.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about that.
I mean, you have a franchise quarterback possibly with Minshew.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's good. I think he's going to be a good QB.
I would
mean, it's
use
hard
the
to tell, but he
You never
obviously
know.
is good with their marketing. I mean,
Yeah.
the fans love him.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico, man, come on. But yeah, I mean, as far as the other games, I couldn't believe this. I mean, couldn't believe the Steelers beat the Browns with their third string quarterback. That's
Like
I don't understand.
Jordan was
that.
saying, though, coaching is there's something about
Yeah.
when you're a good coach, you know how to
Make everything work.
you know how to make everything work, man. It's crazy.
I guess so. What about your Cowboys?
Oh, Cowboys. They laid an egg on Thanksgiving, man, for sure. I was not too pleased with the performance there, but Bills are a good team.
They are.
Bills are right in the thick of it, not only in the AFC chase, but actually for the AFC East.
Yeah.
I mean, if things fall the right way, they could take the East away from New England, but things have to fall the right way for
Do you
them.
see that happening?
I don't see that happening, but you never know. The New England
If
plays
the-
the Chiefs.
If the Patriots play the way they played the Texans,
The Chiefs could definitely upset them, and then you're talking. You still have that Bills-Pats matchup. That could be the decision for the entire AFC East right there.
So really, what do you guys want to see playoff-wise? AFC game. What do you want to see? Ravens and Chiefs?
That's what
The
I'd like to
championship
see.
game?
Yeah, that's what I'd prefer to see.
that would be a
Right.
good game. Like I said, Titans are playing really good right now.
Texans. They're starting to pick it back up. It seems
The
like.
Steelers, they're one and done. I think if they do make the playoffs,
Yeah.
they're just. I don't even see how they're in it right now. But
What do you guys think NFC-wise?
NFC's a little more loaded, I think, just overall. AFC, you got about probably three,
Three or
four
four.
teams that really could make a push. The NFC, man, you got the Saints, the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams are kind of a wild card, and then you got the Seattle. The Vikings will be in there. The Packers. Just depends on what Packer shows up.
So obviously,
I think the NFC is way more wide open.
Mm-hmm.
So we
There's
want-
so many good teams.
So we want to see Dallas and Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
We
Dallas,
do.
Hopefully
We do.
Dallas takes the East, but we'll
But
see.
Everybody's, the 49ers, Saints, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Those are the three teams most people are picking to win.
Right,
now,
but my whole thing about Dallas, everybody's kind of heard it. A team can any given Sunday, but I think Dallas could come in and win one game. But are we going to any given Sunday, 3 teams in a row,
I
and then
think-
win a Super Bowl?
I think
You have to get hot.
I think most of the teams in the NFC, I could see any of those teams winning one game at least. I mean,
Right. But could Dallas win 3 and then win the Super Bowl?
especially if you got to go on the road.
Right.
Now, do you,
I don't see it happen. I see us getting
Especially
one
if you gotta
and
go to
then
Seattle.
falling.
now, do you think it's better if you guys have to play a wild card and play every game straight, or do you think it's better having that bye week?
It
It's
depends.
probably better to have a bye week,
More
but
less chance of injury, but it seems like you have more time to get everything
Mhm.
tweaked and you have a game plan.
it's
But-
better to have a bye week. But if the Cowboys and the Vikings make it to the playoffs, they're not having a bye week.
Right.
So I mean, that's going to be the 49ers or the
Right.
Saints or the Seahawks. Those are going to be the teams that have the bye week.
The weird thing is going back in history, you watch some of the teams that have won the Super Bowl, they go through that wild card weekend and it's like they stay sharper. It
Yeah.
happened to Peyton Manning constantly. Peyton
The
Manning
Giants too, right?
Peyton Manning would get a bye week and then suck. But then whenever he played the wild card round, it
Mhm.
kept him sharp, and then he would go deeper in the playoffs. That's just kind of a feeling.
Well, that's
that I
kind of
have.
like the Ravens run back with
Mhm.
Flacco. They played every game.
Yep.
You know,
The only one had that bye.
So
It just-
Flacco came in sharp.
it just depends
That
on
was
how
the
you look at
difference.
it, because the more games you play, the more
Right.
you could risk injury.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some teams are great with a bye, but some, like I said, just some teams for some reason they're not as sharp with the bye,
Yeah.
and they play the wild card weekend. It kind of allows them to stay sharp, allows them to tweak some things going into divisional.
Oh,
But anyways, we have our next week's picks coming up.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
what are you guys thinking? Thursday's game, Cowboys at Bears.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
I got Cowboys.
Cowboys. Come on.
I really think the only thing you got to worry about is their defense. If their defense shows up, Mitchell Trubisky had a good game last week, but
He's hit or miss.
Bears are a tough out though. You're not just going to walk over them.
especially at Soldier Field.
I do think it's time for Dallas to rise up, and after the big spiel, we lost to the Bills, and I guess there was some words said in the locker room that we have to kind of get going. I think it was Michael Bennett that was getting riled up in the locker room, saying, the division is still there for the taking. 4 games left. Let's go.
No. All right. So then we got Panthers at Falcons.
I'm going to go with Falcons.
I'm going to go with Falcons too. Ron Rivera just got fired.
Yeah.
They lost last week.
I'm going Falcons too, even though the Falcons lost last week. We seen that hot run. They had a couple games there where they got hot. I kind of think, like you said, with Ron Rivera's firing, I think that kind of gives the
Probably
Falcons
a lot of emotion going on in the locker room. So
gives the Falcons an edge there, and it's at Atlanta. So
next game we got the who the hell do we have? Colts and Buccaneers. I'm going Colts.
I'm going Buccaneers.
Woo! Upset.
Buccaneers.
I'm going Colts. I took them the last couple times, and they've let me down. But I got to go Colts on the road.
I will say Jameis Winston's going to have about 3 more interceptions.
Yeah, but probably another 2
But he'll have like
touchdowns.
500 passing yards.
350 passing yards and a couple touchdowns, but throw a couple picks as well.
Go out for crab legs.
Yeah. So the next game, sticking with the 1 o'clocks, we got the Dolphins at the Jets. Ooh, that's a barn burner.
I got the Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins doing it too, man.
Jets just got beat by the Bengals.
Not only that, but the Dolphins have looked pretty good the last couple games. They've, they're not perfect, but they've looked like they're putting a lot of effort in, and
they're not laying down.
Right, they're not laying down, giving teams an easy win.
Slapping out of water.
Then next game we got 49ers at Saints. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's another good one. A lot of people's going to want to like.
Who do you guys got on that one?
I got this. Go ahead.
I got the Niners.
I got the Saints getting it done at the Dome.
I got the 49ers, but it's a toss-up. I think that game can go either way.
It depends on.
It's probably going to be a higher scoring game. Because 49ers defense is really good, but I don't know if they can contain all that the Saints got on offense. But we'll see.
So up next, Lions at the Vikings.
Go Vikings!
Yeah, I got the Vikings too.
They're at home.
I got the Vikings too.
And the Lions are on their 3rd string quarterback too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not much needs to be said about
and,
that.
The way the Vikings played against Seattle, it was pretty solid. Even in the loss, they had a lead at the halftime. You said they missed an extra point.
Yeah.
So they only lost by a touchdown, but then you get that extra point, you get a touchdown, you win.
Like I said, I was disappointed, but they played really well for the most part. I mean, they were a touchdown away from tying the game against who many people believe is going to be the Super Bowl favorite in the NFC.
Right. If not a favorite, at least a Super Bowl contender.
With one of your best wide receivers out, your running back out for the second half, and they lost their left tackle in the 3rd quarter. So I'm not too worried about it.
It is divisional game, though.
Those are always tough. But then the next game, we got the Broncos and the Texans. Who you guys got?
Texans, baby.
I got the Texans. After that performance against New England, I got to roll with the Texans this week.
I'll go with the Texans as well. Then we got Ravens at Bills.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's going to be good.
Baltimore. I got to go Baltimore. I think it's going to be a good game, though, between Allen and Lamar.
I think it is as well.
Allen's been running a lot this year, too.
I think the biggest thing is going to be the defense.
Yeah,
Who
Yeah.
steps up? Who can contain who?
I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens as well. I'm not gonna pick against Lamar.
You guys
Not
think,
this late in the season. He's too hot.
you guys think he breaks the Dixon record this game?
Ooh.
The rushing record for the season by a quarterback?
If not this game, it's gonna happen next
He
game.
needs 62 yards.
He's gonna. He's probably.
62. He'll probably. Yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him at this
Well, he's
game.
definitely breaking the record.
And then he's just gonna add. He's gonna add to it. But if he doesn't get it, if he gets the arm going a little more than the legs, I think he'll still have 45, 50 yards at least, and then he'll get it, and then he'll just crush it the rest of the season.
That's a lot
Add
of
to
yards
it.
for a quarterback.
It really is. It's not sustainable though. I don't think.
That's what I'm worried about with him.
He's young enough. He's okay right now, but he's gonna have to become a pocket passer.
It's the same way everybody has to do. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's kind of the way the league is right now, but
Yeah, that's all.
The league has gone more mobile, and I don't want him to get away from the mobility. Just become a little more pocket passer.
Next game we got
ooh,
Bengals and the Browns.
Battle of Ohio.
Oh yeah, that
Who
is.
you guys got?
I'm gonna pick the Browns. I know Bengals got their first win, but
I'm going Browns.
Well,
I think Browns do it. Hopefully Baker gets back on track.
you know what, guys?
oh shit.
I'm gonna make a last minute change. I'm gonna take the Bengals
Ooh.
as an upset, man. I had the Browns doing it, but let's change it over to the Bengals. Andy Dalton was back, and he played pretty damn good. So he got them their first win, and that was the Dalton that we thought we would see this season. I'm taking the Bengals.
So with the Bengals winning last week, they broke that cat curse, right?
Yep,
Yep.
because that was the cat on the Monday night game. Teams were like 0-12.
Yeah.
That was a cat team or something.
Yeah.
Kind of
the
a weird-
curse has been
weird
broke.
curse.
The next one, we got the Redskins at the Packers.
I know you're not gonna like it, but I gotta go Packers.
I'm going Packers too. I mean, it's the Redskins.
I got to go Packers as well. Packers put on a clinic last week, and I think kind of the same sort of thing is going to happen to the Redskins. Redskins have won 2 in a row, and, good for them, but I think the Packers get it done.
I can't see the Redskins going into Lambeau and being
Nope.
there. That's just not going to happen.
Let's
I
start
hope
off.
it happens, but it's not going to.
It's around what we got for the 4 o'clock games. We got Chargers and the Jaguars.
Woo.
I'm going Minshew Mania, baby.
I agree.
I'm going Chargers.
They can go either way.
I'm going Chargers. I mean, yeah, Minshew's back, but I think the Chargers get it done.
I
It's
think,
just a gut feeling, but like you said, it could go either way.
I think it's gonna be a close game.
I think it will
and
be too.
Chargers gonna show another way to lose. Rivers is gonna
Yeah,
come up
old
for
man
it.
Rivers is going to be done, I think.
Yeah,
Dragons out.
Rivers might be done after this season, at least in a Chargers uniform.
They're definitely
anyways.
be looking for a new quarterback. I think.
We got the Steelers at the Cardinals. Not much on the line for the Cards, but the Steelers, like you said, still have something to play for there.
I still, though, third string quarterback. I'm not sold on
Mm-hmm.
them. I'm picking the Cardinals. I think Cardinals had a horrible game last week. I think Kyler Murray gets it back on track this week, and they get to win.
I'm going Cardinals as well.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
I'm going
going-
Steelers.
Wow.
I gotta keep it in the division.
Oh,
Oof.
I don't want to, but
yeah, I hear you there. But yeah, I'm with you though. I think Kyler Murray, they had a bad game
They did.
against the Rams, but I think he puts it together against the Steelers and kind of gets it going. But we'll see.
Next game, we got Titans at the Raiders.
Titans, baby.
I'm going to go with the Titans as well.
Tannehill.
Yeah. Derrick Henry's playing like a beast right now.
Yeah.
Top 5 running back in the league.
Their defense is starting to play really good. I think they're going to be dangerous down the stretch if they get into the playoffs.
I think so as well. I got the
Not enough
Titans
to beat
as
the
well.
Ravens.
Oh, well.
I got the Titans. Well, the Raiders just, I don't know what happened to them. They fell apart the last couple of weeks, and I think it continues. I don't think it's a rout. I think it is going to be closer than the Chiefs game.
The thing with the Raiders, they've exceeded expectations already. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, they thought they were going to be what? Maybe.
And they're dealing with a lot of injuries right now
Yeah.
too. So I think they're doing pretty well for where they are right now. So.
I agree with that, but I still got to go. I got to go Titans, man. So next up, pretty big game, at least for the AFC side of things. The Chiefs at the Patriots.
I'm going to pick the Patriots, but I just don't know. This is another one that could go either way. I mean,
Depends on what team
Chiefs
shows up.
offense shows up. I don't think the Patriots defense shows up, or
Right.
the Patriots offense shows up. But the Patriots defense, is that defense going to be able to shut down that high-powered Chiefs offense?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the tail, of the game. So
I got the Patriots as well. As much as I don't like them winning all these championships, they are where the bar is set as a team. So I mean, we'll see. Like you said, can they shut down the Chiefs offense totally? I don't know. The Colts did.
I think,
I think
if Brady has another bad game, just like I said,
downhill.
they're going downhill.
But like I said, I won't bet against the Patriots 2 weeks in a row. It's just
Chiefs.
they're too good.
It's
Going
Mahomes.
Chiefs.
Oh wow, you're
He's
going
Mahomes.
Chiefs.
What I think will happen, I think Mahomes will beat Brady. If it comes to the playoffs, though, it's going to be us. So
Gotcha.
Brady will outduel Mahomes.
Yeah, because Mahomes is 0-2 versus him right now, so this would be his first victory, and it'll be on the road at New England.
That would be a tough one, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we got the Sunday night game is the Seahawks at the Rams.
This one's a toss-up.
I think so too.
I don't think it's a toss-up. I think it's the Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks as well, but I do get where you're coming
I'm
from.
going Seahawks as well, but
Rams played really well last week, but it was against the Cardinals.
But see, I don't know where the Rams are right now because they haven't looked very good
yeah, I agree.
this year like they have. But they did look good last week.
Yeah, they looked good last week, but then the week before,
Consistency.
The Ravens-
Yeah,
stomped them. So it's like, yeah, you're not seeing as
they're a mixed
consistent.
bag. I don't know what I think of them. But then we got the last game of the week, Monday night game, Giants at Eagles.
Let's go Giants.
You didn't pick the Giants.
I didn't pick the Giants. I picked the Eagles,
I get it, though.
but I'm rooting for the Giants. Just if the Cowboys don't pull it out, we're going to really need the Eagles to lose also.
Yeah,
So I am rooting for the Giants to pull the upset, but
but you're picking the Eagles.
but I am picking the Eagles. I think the Eagles get it done.
I'm picking the Eagles too, but I don't think the Eagles are very good right now. The Giants aren't very good either. So
I agree. I'm going with the Eagles.
I just look who's got a better roster, I guess. Plus, Eli's coming back and playing that game for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
165.
So it could go either way then,
165.
really.
500 quarterback with 2 Super Bowl rings.
Both against Brady.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, both against the GOAT.
But other than that, I mean, anything else to talk about? Or I think we're all right.
It's kind of just a shout out type deal. I don't know if anybody watches arena football, but arena football has officially filed for bankruptcy, and I guess they're closing the doors on the league. So if anybody out there is an arena football league fan, then I really feel for you.
Well, we got the XFL coming up.
And the XFL's coming up, so
Do you think that'll last?
I hope. It's supposed to be a spring league from what I hear. And
Is that something we should cover, you think?
Well,
I mean, because it's the off season.
Potentially, it would be something
off season,
fun.
there's not that
The,
many teams.
Another
There are
fun
8
note.
teams?
I think 8.
Yeah, there's another fun note about that. They just released the
Jerseys. And
the
stuff.
jersey designs today,
You know,
actually. So yeah, ESPN sent me a notification earlier that the XFL jerseys were in. Some of them actually look pretty cool.
yeah.
Now, is it weird to
Yeah.
think, though, you really don't see a lot of big names from the NFL, Ray Rice?
They talked about doing it, getting some more big name guys, but then they really didn't. Now, whether some of those players don't want to do it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the NFL is obviously the pinnacle of
Mhm.
what you want to be as a football player, but the XFL, I think, will be it'll be a fun league. It'll be a fun distraction.
No, yeah.
Mhm.
So I hope it succeeds.
Yeah.
For sure.
I guess time will tell, but I guess that's it. So as far as our first video goes,
Give us a like.
hopefully this was good. Yeah,
Yeah,
give us a like.
give us a like and subscribe, guys.
Like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. Until next week.
We
See
are
you later.
3-man power trip.